world where the maximum amount of innovation is taking place. Israel, incidentally, is one of them. The highest per capita venture capitalists in the world are actually clustered around 2 cities in Israel, not in the US. And the big difference there is that if somebody fails while trying to do something, he or she doesn't get beaten up. They actually get a pat on their back and are told, thank you very much for trying, please go out and try again. But don't make the same mistake second time. Please learn from your mistakes. And by the way, it's also cheaper if you learn from other people's mistakes. You don't have to make them all yourself. I would highly suggest and recommend to all of you, because I see a very, very wide spectrum of very senior citizens of Ludhiana here in this hall, to try and tweak this a little bit, especially with our youngsters, to encourage them to try new things, to allow them to experiment. And frankly, if it doesn't work, it's okay. Not every experiment works, and that's why it's called an experiment. I would also urge LMA to try and focus a little bit on this, if you can, because since you've done so many different things in management, I think encouraging this culture would be very, very helpful to the state, because Punjabis are natural entrepreneurs. They experiment naturally, but they get upset and scared if their experiment fails and is not encouraged. The other area which we could encourage here is housing. After the automotive industry, the second industry which has the highest multiplier effect. You need to tell me when we're running out of time. No, it's the end of the So after the automotive industry, which has the highest multiplier effect of any industry in the world, the second one is housing construction. There are 300 plus odd industries connected directly to house construction. When you build a home, somebody makes a window, somebody makes a latch, somebody else makes a tap, one person makes a handle, a latch. So there's a very large number of industries which get job every time a home is being built. I would suggest, CM Saab, that we as a state should try and identify, and this is going back to what Dr. Talwar said, to a PPP project. There is a great shortage of homes for people. This will be socially acceptable, it will be politically lauded, and it will be a great boost for the economy. If we find ways, because today the cost of land in India, or real estate in India, is actually completely unreal. We have the highest per capita cost of land on a power purchase parity in the world, barring none. We are the most expensive country in the world today in terms of land. And with the new bill that has been passed recently, the cost is actually going to go up quite significantly. So my suggestion to industry and to government is to work together to further give a boost to this industry of housing, to create massive amount of jobs and prosperity within our system. The other is the need to create economic activity in the rural areas other than agriculture, to diversify the economic opportunities. It will need some effort, but it's certainly doable. So I'll go back to my brief, which I got from LMA. So I've diverted a lot from where I need to, and I also need to wrap up now in 2 minutes. I think after a seriously long period of inaction, the government at the center has certainly woken up over the last few months and announced a slew of new policy initiatives, and some of them are absolutely outstanding policies that have been announced. The action on the ground is yet to happen. The benefit of those obviously therefore follows a little bit later. But the early signs of the change which are taking place in the global economy, starting with North America, are very encouraging. India itself will have a growth of over 5% this year, which I think is better than many had expected over the last few months. And if the early signs that we can see over the last few weeks are real and are sustained, I think the worst is behind us. I don't think we quite got to where we would like to, but we are certainly in the right direction. And I think we are also, as a state, uniquely positioned to take advantage of this because the government today in Punjab has a stated policy of building on the 4 or 5 things which I mentioned earlier, building on education, building on healthcare, building on infrastructure, and all of these have a fantastic effect on the society and certainly creates economic activity for all of us to benefit from. Thank you very much and good luck to all the others.
Thank you, Sunilji. Your address is always a treat. Now I would request our Senior Vice President, Mr. Sajid Jain, please come and introduce our Honorable Chief Minister.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor I have today to introduce a rare personality who needs no introduction in the entire country. Sardar Prakash Singh Badal Ji, Honorable Chief Minister of Punjab. Honorable CM Saab is a grassroots politician who has perhaps travelled to every village in the state and several times. He is accessible to every person from any walk of life. He is a very humble person who is always connected to the people. He is a moderate person who is willing to listen to everyone in an amicable manner. He has the unique ability to find a solution to the most complex of problems. You, sir, have been a visionary and have always been a friend of industry, and you have always advocated growth in agriculture and industry together. The policies formulated by you in the 70s led to a huge spurt in spinning capacity that Punjab today has become a net importer of cotton. It was you, sir, who motivated the textile industry of Punjab to start the unique village adoption program where the industry collaborated with scientists and banks to help farmers increase productivity in the state. Honorable CM Saab was born in village Abul Khurana in Faridkot. He was the son of late Sardar Raghuraj Singh Ji, and he was married to late Srimati Surinder Kaur Ji. He first became an MLA in 1957 and has been an MLA several times, representing Malod, Giderba and Lambi constituencies. This is Sardar Prakash Singh Badal Ji's 5th term as Chief Minister. He has also served as Union Minister of Agriculture and Irrigation in the centre under late Morarji Desai Ji. He also has been the Leader of Opposition on 3 different occasions. Honorable CM Saab has been the President of the Shiromani Akali Dal for a long time and is currently the Chairman Parliamentary Board of the Akali Dal. In his long political career, he has also gone through immense hardships and has been jailed several times in the cause of Punjab, Punjabis and Punjabiyat. He has spent 17 years in jail fighting for the bright future of Punjab. Honorable CM Saab was bestowed the title of Panth Ratan Fakhr-e-Qaum from Sri Akal Takht Sahib, the highest Sikh temporal seat, in recognition of his outstanding contribution and glorious services rendered by him during his long Panthic and political career. He is widely travelled abroad, and he also stands amongst the tallest leaders of the country, and we are indeed privileged to receive him on this occasion of the LMA annual day.